Welcome!
Hi.
What's up, sir?
Sige, ayusin mo yung likod. Okay lang. Yun.
Yep.
Ba? Gano'n katagal na tong podcast?
You're the first episode. What's up, guys? Welcome to Behind the Cut. This is a Tasa Barbershop podcast series. And nandito tayo ngayon sa Tasa Barbershop Lilac. And what a way to start this pilot episode with a very special guest. The one and only, the legend, the founder of many things, Raimund Marasigan. Good morning to you, sir.
Thanks for having me.
Pleasure, as always. Maraming salamat. Nung nag-message ako sa'yo, you said yes. Gabi yung tuwa ko.
Basta ikaw.
Yes, sir. Salamat. I'd like to start this by, kamusta ka? And,
Very good. Yeah.
That's nice. Magaling kang Davao for a clinic?
Last week, yes. My podcast partner, si Darren, who runs D&D Custom Guitars, is promoting a drum kit. Dixon Drums.
Dixon.
Drummer ka rin. So, you know, parang... So, hey, let's do a clinic. Sabi niya, okay. So, may... also promoting parang the Nox Guitar Effects with Joko Riantaso. Joko Riantaso yun. So, he did the guitar part, tas kami ni Bajao did the drum part. We're not... Yeah. That was fun. That was fun.
Yeah.
That kid's the future.
That's kid the future.
He's the future. He's my favorite drummer.
Medyo last question ko yan, pero kasi napag-usapan na, he's your favorite
Sinimulan
drummer.
mo sa drum clinic.
Yeah, pero he's one of your favorite
No,
drummers.
he is my favorite drummer.
He is.
That's because you can hear sounds from the past, the present, and the future.
Wow, that's something.
What I've noticed these days, parang I'm watching all these, bands na kasabay namin. All the drummers are good. Very, very high level.
Wow.
But very modern also. Tapos, syempre, age group namin is iba yung tunog. And then, yung mas matanda pa sa amin, before us, sina Jun Regalado, sina Mardison.
Mga senyor.
Iba rin yung tunog.
Yeah.
Tapos, yung mga advanced na drummers today, parang naririnig mo na yung future. Parang beyond gospel chops. Mas advanced na yung concepts and sound and from sound to groove to concepts, drumming concepts. Si Bajao is a little bit of everything.
Wow.
Kasi
I'm not surprised though.
parang podcast niya, no? Pero ako yung nagkikwento.
Hindi, pero it's just a fun.
But I hear it. I asked him, kasi dumaan siya kay Mardison. And then dumaan siya kay si Senyor Mar, si Vic Mercado. He grew up
nga with Vic
Mercado kasi barkada nung tatay niya.
During the Bamboo Days pa.
Bamboo Days.
Wow,
So here in Marikina, he would do double drums for hours with Vic and Nathan and Ira.
Bata pa lang.
At 8 years old or something, di ba? Parang...
And a fun fact kay Bajao, nakasabay ko siya before, may common friend kami ng birthday. My band was invited and his band was invited.
The Spades na yun,
hindi pa Spades. It was a birthday of a common friend. Tapos parang guest intro band siya, something. Everyone was blown away from sa kid na yun, gabi. Bajao, nasa radar ko na yan, way back pa.
Hindi, kwento ko na. May...
Go lang.
I had long hair, tapos may parang event, tapos sabi, parang interview din, pero hindi on cam. And then pagharap ko, parang ginupit niya na lahat pala. As in, na-shock talaga ako. Ginupit na niya. Parang, so wala na magawa. But it took a year to grow.
Yeah, of course. So, maybe one thing na key takeaway dito is the proper consultation.
Yes.
From the barber, yung communication
course,
talaga.
Yeah.
So, isa naman yung sa mga specialty ng Tasa. So,
okay.
Thank you for,
Sorry.
sa kwento nga. I like that. So since we're talking about drums, singit ko na rin. Why drums? I mean, when did it all started for
We didn't have a drummer.
Way back.
No. My first instrument is the organ, parang yung sa simbahan, yung may bass pedal. Tapos later on in high school, we discovered punk and new wave. So natuto ka mag-gitara. Yeah, DIY. Turuan ka lang nung mga pinsan mo, mga kapitbahay mo. And then in college, I wanted to play bass for the heads. And so I had a bass guitar and Buddy was playing drums. Because nobody wanted to play drums. Tapos laging mali yung tinutugtog ko on bass. So mag-drums ka na lang.
Ikaw mag-drums.
So,
okay. Nice.
But because it was punk rock, there were no really rules. Parang you gotta learn how to play before you can play.
Wow.
But punk rock taught you parang just do it. Just like sit on the drums and just play it. And it's the same. It's like for any instrument. Then it's the same mentality. Parang, just play it like the guitar or play it like the keyboard. And
So, since you've been tasked to do the drums, yun na talaga yung naging love mo or...
No, if you've been to my studio, all the instruments are there. So it's one of the instruments that's there. I'm instrument fluid.
Definitely. Sobra. And how long have you been doing for the music? I mean...
I started playing at 8.
8 years.
8. Yung summer classes lang, nothing serious. And then started playing in the church choir at freshman high school.
Saan to?
Sa Candelaria.
Candelaria,
Quezon.
yeah.
Hometown. Shout out Candelaria. LMI. Tapos, so that was maybe 13. That's where I learned to play with other people.
In a band setting?
Yeah. No, in a choir setting.
Wow.
Which is harder kasi papakantay mo yung buong simbahan. That was the key, di ba? Parang, you can't just play. You gotta make the choir play so the congregation will sing. That's the point, di ba? Parang, hindi pwedeng you're just playing. Just playing the notes or playing the melody or the chord. No, you gotta wait for the priest for the right cue.
Yeah.
Kung hindi sabay-sabay yung Amen. Di ba? Parang, ay ni Sister Elisa yung yung fade in, yung Ama namin sumasala. Gusto niya pag intro ng gitara, bang! Sabay-sabay yung buong simbahan kakantayin. So, and then it translated later on to rock bands at second year high school or third year high school.
Saan ka nito?
Doon pa rin, high school. And then bands through college. And I think we went professional in 93 when we released the
93?
album. When I transferred here in Marikina.
Wow. So, 1993, up to present, we're talking about 20 years.
That's more than 20 years.
That's more than 21 to be exact.
No, that's more than 21 years. 93.
Yeah, sorry.
Do the math. That's more than maybe 30 years na yan or almost 30 years. Almost.
Kailangan ko edit tuloy yung sarili ko.
No, kailangan.
Hindi marunong mag-math no?
What's the answer? 31 years.
31 years.
31 years. Thank you, Coach Don.
31 years
professionally.
Wow. What?
And the only time I stopped was the pandemic. I stopped playing outside. But I stopped playing shows during the pandemic.
I'd like to talk about the pandemic because meron kang binuo din ng movement doon, which is the ALLRYD.
Well, magandang kwento yun. For lack of anything to do, I started, shooting videos para, I have GoPro. That's a GoPro, parang, let me shoot some bike videos while biking. Wala lang, and then teach myself some editing, diba? The kid was studying mass comm, we had Premiere in the house and started editing. And then may nakausap, somebody interviewed me in the pandemic. And then sabi niya, are you monetizing your YouTube channel? Sabi ko, no, hindi naman ganun ka-serious to. And it's not a weekly posting thing and it's not a lot of viewers to make money. Sabi niya, you don't make money off of views. You can make money off of merch.
Yeah.
Sabi, what do you mean? Sabi niya, di ba barkada mo yung Team Manila? Shout out.
Shout out, Team Manila. I have a lot of shirts.
Barkada mo sila, di ba? Yeah, design some shirts and sell them on your channel. And that helped us survive the pandemic because we didn't have any income besides music. So during the pandemic, there was no shows. So kami ni my kids, si Atari, we ran this little, shirt business during the pandemic, which paid for rent, internet, and it wasn't huge, but weekly there was something coming in.
That's
na
nice.
hindi, di ba? Na
ALLRYD shirts were dope, though.
But we kind of stopped doing it for a while.
Yeah.
Once everything opened up, kasi gigs started coming, started playing shows again, but we're doing a relaunch soon.
Pero it was designed for bikes talaga because of the pocket.
Primarily it was for lack of things to wear during biking in the Philippines because mas mainit sa atin dito.
Oo.
Tapos personally hindi ko gusto rin yung masikip na
like Felix
pro kasi not that fit. Hindi din age appropriate yung
if you know, you know.
Hindi ko rin kaya yung onesies which looks cool on other people but parang this doesn't look. So it's parang something that I can wear after biking na pag nagkakape ka hindi ka parang ako conscious na parang akong balot na suman dito
di ba? Pogi nga, ang pogi talaga.
Ayun, but so we made the designs with the help of Mon of Team Manila.
Ikaw lang yun in Atari?
Yeah, kami lang dalawa.
Solid. That's nice. Congratulations.
She did most of the back end and I did all the promos.
And sana meron pa.
Soon.
Alright. So you heard this
Here,
first.
Ang daming nagre-reklamo. Where's your new
Soon.
designs? We haven't had new designs since last year or 2022.
What's the latest ba? Yung sandwich na collab?
I think that was the last.
That
It's
was
the sandwich 25th anniversary collab. Yeah, last November.
The olive.
No.
Ay, hindi.
Blue because the first album. Blue,
yeah.
like the first album cover.
Congrats on your single, by the way. Sandwich.
Thank you. Morena.
Yeah. What's the story behind? I mean, you get the classic Pinoy vibe na talagang folk, no?
Si Mike Dizon, our drummer, talked to me.
The
Sabi
best.
Niya, one of my favorite drummers.
Pocket. Yeah. Okay.
Pocket guy. Sabi niya, let's do a song na para sa Pilipinas.
Para sa Pilipinas. Wow.
Parang, we're all, we all love imported things, foreign things. Music, we're big fans of music, fashion, anything. Parang we're always looking up to outside. That's nakakalimutan natin minsan, that's including you and me, na parang okay rin yung local, alam mo yun. And then, that's how it started. Let's write it about, ano yung tayo lang dito na hindi natin masyadong napapansin na maganda rin pala. So that's Morena. Diba? Madahil papaputi eh.
Correct.
Hindi dahil maganda dito yung puti, kundi gusto maging, alam mo yun, kasali sa kultura natin sa for better or worse. Yun ang natin eh, society natin, di ba? Parang we want to be Americans or Koreans or Europeans. Okay rin, pero ganda ng kulay. I'm a
Morena,
big fan
of course.
of local Morena color.
And yung mga instruments na ginamit, talagang
yung una, we talked about it. The first demo we did was kundiman talaga. As in, I remember in high school, may mga older batch pa sa amin na nanliligaw. Nanliligaw ng harana talaga, but playing modern music in the 80s. Manliligaw sila, may acoustic guitars, kakantahan nila yung sa subdivision yun, nasilip sa bintana yung girl, di ba? Pero new wave songs yung kinakanta nila. Ganun.
Grabe.
Tapos, the first demo was really kundiman inspired. So, tapos sabi nila, no, we gotta make it sandwich. Parang, we didn't want it to be parang throwback retro song, di ba? So, it took a while na ilang jammings before it sounded like sandwich. Tapos, come on, let's throw in rondalya. Took us a while to find the right rondalya for it.
Grabe.
And then, nung nalagay yung rondalya, sabi ni Jaco, I want an ending na parang, nakipagbarilan ka, tapos ikaw na lang yung natira. So, parang melancholy na nasa... Hindi yung trumpet. So, we had the trumpet. We arranged the trumpet parts at parang sunset, tapos na yung barilan. Alam mo yun,
solid. Gabi yung vision pala sa song na to.
Parang gano'n naman. Tapos, tapos sabi, hindi maganda na MIDI. We need a real trumpet player. So we got a real trumpet player. Pagdating ng trumpet player, he heard the MIDI part, right? Sabi niya, are you sure you want the trumpet? Sabi niya, yeah, we want a trumpet. Tapos sabi niya, it's not the range of the trumpet. So he starts playing. So, oh, it's the wrong range. It's too low. Buti na lang, sabi niya, I have a flugelhorn. So I got a flugelhorn. A flugelhorn is a different kind of trumpet, but lower. It's more popularly known na gamit ni Chuck Mangione.
Chuck Mangione. Hindi ba ito yung parang pipe bag?
Hindi. It looks like a trumpet. It's from the trumpet family.
Flash it.
Pero lower yung range niya. So parang, wow, mukhang Mexican standoff na nung tinugtog niya. Tapos parang, that's wild. Parang so, that's how the song evolved from acoustic kundima na tunay na mahal kita. Parang gano'n.
And isa sa mga questions ko din yun how was the production, since we're talking about the whole production nung song na yan, how does it evolve producing on your, like, you've been doing it for 31 years, yung dating production versus ngayon, na we have the mediums, we have the technology. Is it much easier na ano?
It's easier for Sandwich because we all have little, home recording studios. So madali, we can demo it faster. And then we have 3 personal rehearsal studios where you can jam it out. It's important to jam it out.
It's Mong, no?
Oh, si Mong, Mike, and me.
Yeah, Mike and me.
So, minsan nasa Marikina sila, minsan nasa South kami, di ba? Parang...
Kasi favorite nila yung Genesis.
May swimming pool yung village ni Mong eh. So, parang, dito tayo sa, alright, swimming yan. Pag kinamang swimming, di ba? Pag kinamike, food trip din, di ba? Kasi
Paranaque, South.
Homes.
BF Homes.
So, parang out of town yun eh. Pag rehearsals. Pag dito, out of town din sila, di ba?
Yeah.
It takes a whole afternoon na from lunch to almost dinner. Madaming tambay, may podcast, di ba, may kain.
Oh, you do Damarians.
Kasi dumadating sila minsan after lunch, tapos may pandesal, our local
Tsaka
pandesal.
sobrang casual lang ng podcast. Talagang Damarians lang talaga.
Kasi nag-uusap din kami, paano natin to promote? Tapos si Mike thought about it then, let's do it live on Facebook, Facebook Live. So we started doing it if we have something new to promote.
Ito, medyo cliche yung question, pero I just want to ask, the legend, what advice can you give to the young cats and young folks who wants to be like you or pursue music as a career, as a profession, since you're doing it for 31 years, guys? I mean,
I think
what's
I
the
get
key?
asked that a lot. That a lot. I always say, like, go out. Go out and watch shows and find your tribe. Parang there's a lot of brilliant and talented artists and musicians in the bedroom, and we have good songs. I want to send you my songs. Like, I don't want to listen to your song. You gotta go out. Diba? I don't have gigs. Yeah, because you're not out. Diba? I have shows because I'm watching another band. It's like, hey, libre ka next week. Okay, let's see. Come to the show, DJ, and then I'm looking for a bass player. Can you play bass? Yeah, maybe I can try. Parang ganon. If you go out, if you look at the people who are playing shows, they're always out even if they're not playing. A lot of artists just want to go out and play and do not support the whole scene. It's a whole ecosystem. Diba? I remember when you were always out. When you were always, before you were married and you had a child and had a business, you were always out. And when you're out, people ask, we need a drummer. Diba? And you're playing on several different bands. You just go out. It's as simple as that. If you go out. And you gotta find your scene. You can't be parang going to an indie rock scene and expect to play a jazz, diba, gig.
Nice.
So you go to the jazz joints, and if you go to if you're into covers and variety, you go to the show band gigs, diba? And that's how you find shows. Like, all my bandmates are in several bands. From Party Pace there. Si Echo has like 3 bands.
Echo, yeah.
Si Bajao has played session for like 10 artists since the pandemic, including Rico Blanco and Ian Veneracion. Alam mo,
Solid.
just because he's just
He's
biking.
out. Yeah.
He's out biking, di ba? He's just checking out the shows. Hindi naman sila lahat parang, uy, get me. No, you're just hanging out and, finding your tribe. It's important to find your tribe.
Find your tribe.
How do you find your tribe? Look at their shoes. Parang, I like her shoes.
I like that.
We might like the same kind of music.
Solid. Any promotions or any final words before we...
I was gonna promote the show this afternoon, but it's not.
Gonna air,
This is the month. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
But yeah, check out Morena. It's out on the interwebs.
Very, very good.
The video, there's live versions of it. I think we did one in Baguio, one in the Wish Bus, and one for several live versions. Parang that's the thing now, I think.
Yeah. Grabe. Still starstruck with this guy. And
I saw you grow up. That's what, yeah.
Fun fact, kapitbahay ko si Sir Rayms.
Never call me sir. Do not call me sir.
Narinig ko siya nag-play ng drums. So, maybe that inspired me as well to play drums. Wow.
I hope not, but you're doing better.
Salamat. Guys, Raimund Marasigan in the show. Salamat.
Cut!
Okay. Here comes the dub. Cut!
Okay. Bago mong ending